Excuse me. Man, listen, man. Sometimes you see the question, sometimes you gotta just, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. In life, you gotta just push forward. You know what I'm saying? I think the term mouthpiece is such a like a thorough and funny at the same time term because it's like I believe there's many different ways and weapons that can allow a person to be a better speaker. It's so many of them that you won't even know 95 to 99% of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I should start making every one of my videos simply dedicated to mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? I should literally start making every one of my videos because that's another thing too. It's easy to get lost with like with content. It's like, what do I talk about? What do I do? Blah 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 blah. It's so easy to run into like I want to say like a metaphorical brick wall, metaphysical brick wall. People would rather be quiet than to talk. From my perspective, growing up, people would rather. Some people like to talk even if what they saying don't make sense. And then you got everybody else, right? Who's like, so on average, people got to. What's good, Tori? How you? People got to realize who they are and how they fit in or don't fit in. Like, I promise you, you will never be great at conversation skill. Shout out to you. I think I subbed to you. I gotta go. I gotta go see. I think I subbed, but I gotta see. I gotta see. But yeah, I did see how you look. You know what's funny? I seen you before because you subbed to me. I appreciate you. You look good too. You subbed to me, and I think I clicked on your stuff. Shout out to Dragonettes. Why is your name Dragonettes? I appreciate the sub. Just talk to me. Let me know why your name is Dragonettes. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just woke up not too long ago, chat. You know what I'm saying? We fresh in the building, you know what I'm saying? And literally, I didn't have an alarm clock in my hot. You do look young. Um, but you're not bad looking, but you do look on the fence of young. It's from a book. Interesting. Interesting. You're almost 20, 19. For sure, for sure. I'm surprised you don't got Instagram. You low key, wait, you low key, you play games like man, live streams. What? What's good, Dan? I seen you before, Dan, I think. I don't know. You been in the chat before? People, you know what I noticed about people, man? People could have the whole, like, I don't want to say world in their hands, but they could have like a easy, like, like what I'm doing right now, streaming, vlogging, going live, whatever, going live. People could have like if I was born like 100 years ago, I'll be looking at what I'm doing like, yo, this shit, that gotta be easy. What this kid is doing right now, this has to be easy. But we'll still complain in the midst of this shit. Like, man, I don't feel like going live. I don't feel like posting. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to. But I'll be having excuses. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy, Tori. Are you AI? No, I'm not AI. I'm not AI. I know too. What that mean? Mm, you got some history. You got some story with you. Make sure y'all sub up, man. Very important. You know, one thing that's crazy. I wanted to like I got a title and like a thumbnail that I should have put to this video so I could have had more like momentum and speed and direction. When you don't do that, it becomes kind of frivolous. But if y'all think about it, man, dating is kind of like it's not frivolous, but it's like it could be. It could be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really depends on what's good, slush. It really depends on your momentum with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting women, I'm speaking for the fellas right now. Getting women could genuinely be seasonal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a winter guy, so in the winter, I already told y'all last winter, which was just last season. I already told y'all like, man, I'm gonna be in the crib every day. I'm gonna be chilling every day. I'm not gonna be doing too much. And literally, that's damn near what I did. I went outside a lot last month. I would say, you know what I'm saying? I just got an electric scooter like in December or something, January. So we what in April, January, February, March, April. So it's been cold since like October or September. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, what are you talking about, Tori? The reason you have social media is so they can protect you. What are you talking about? It's a lot of creepy shit on YouTube, man. So I'm quick to block. If you get too spooky, don't be surprised if you get too spooky, too weird. You know what I'm saying? I know you young, but listen, we adults over here. Not gonna lie to you, we adults over here. So that mean I listen. This is the thing about where the age I am. I'm 30. So people that's 20 and 19 and 18, I'm start as I get older. I don't dislike young people. I know some older people that hate young people, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I just be like, yo, when I was 20, I was kind of a knucklehead. So it's like I'm as I get older, I'm kind of getting like desensitized for young people. I'm like, y'all are living in a totally different universe than me. You know what I'm saying? Dan, what you mean how? How what? I'm just growing up, bro. I'm 30, you know what I'm saying? I still look young, but it's not given. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older and it's like I'm the type of guy I like to live a peaceful life. I like no drama. I like respect. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Whether it's a friendship or a relationship, if it don't make sense, it really don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It really don't make sense. So like a chick that's young, it's going natural. You got to be a different type of person. You got to be like literally acting like you got to literally be just as mentally mature as a 35, 40-year old. And that's not gonna happen 80 to 95% of the time. You know, the one thing that I notice is that a younger woman will the one thing I don't I don't influence nobody to make any women feel insecure about anything. But one thing that women are always going to feel insecure about, both older and younger, is their age. And I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna put that weapon on the table. Y'all do with it. Be responsible with that. Do with it what y'all may. Appreciate you, fighter. How you doing today, bro? Make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you lock in. Lifestyle dating coach. So younger women want to feel older, and older women want to feel. I don't want to say necessarily younger. I'm not saying that like they insecure, but like it is kind of like women are naturally insecure creatures. So what's good, Haley? How you doing? Shout out to Haley. Um, so and this is why I say that women are insecure about their age, but men are never really. You could tell a woman that's 23. I no matter of fact, person could tell me I'm old right now, and I'm a still. It's just the fact that they saying it that's gonna make you even consider it. So what I'm trying to say is all humans could feel a way, but what I'm trying to say is women won't feel insecure about a lot of stuff. Like they'll feel insecure about their body and they'll feel insecure about certain shit. I don't tell guys to ever nag a woman. Like that's the one pickup artist tactic that hey, if she talking shit, you might say something back. But I'm not telling guys to do that. Nah, don't do that. Don't just go around just oh you're overweight or oh you need to lose some pounds. I think that's kind of corny, you know what I'm saying? Low key, but then again, it's also your stand. If you have standards, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like there's a thin line, right? I believe a woman could tell the difference though between a guy that's an asshole and not, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm trying to say is this: all y'all guys gotta do is bring up this shit with these younger women. Listen, I do it naturally because I'm 30, right? So it's natural. Like, listen, I don't know if it's because you young. Whatever she do wrong, you be like, I don't know if it's because you young. Because I promise you, a chick gonna be like, my age don't have nothing to do with it. But I promise you that that's exactly what it is. See, you got to remember, women, no matter what age they are unaccountable creatures, especially in America. So as soon as you say, "Oh, you probably don't clean the crib because of your age," or "You probably just do this because you're young," the reason why it's important to remind a woman that she's young is because a young person do young shit. Right? I'm 30. To some people in my family, I'm young. So I sometimes you so young you can't even see that you young. You know what I'm saying? That's everything in life. Sometimes you too fat, you can't see that you fat. Sometimes you can't see. I'm 30. Sometimes, but I'm saying I'm young to somebody else. But I'm saying like to you, you're young to me, or certain women I approach, or certain women I don't met. I appreciate that. And this is what I'm saying. The game helped me stay youthful. The more game I learn, the better I look. You know what I'm saying? You can't age backwards if you stretch, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell the fellas is that you gotta educate women, even if they not dating you. Even if they not dating you. And see the beautiful thing, chat, is that There's nothing wrong with dating younger women. A lot of guys, I don't know what a lot of guys think. So, but like dating women in general teaches you how to communicate better with human beings across the globe. But I believe that guys shouldn't be scared of younger women and they shouldn't be scared of older women. They're all just women, but they do operate on the same bullshit, but at this different types of way. Not to mention they're different people. They might be different races. There's differences, but when you really learn game, it all kind of fits into the same stuff. But the older women are less likely to be on some bullshit. The younger women are more likely to play games. I made a video on this last night. I didn't post it yet. I didn't post it yet. Younger women naturally believe they have forever. You gotta understand, women are already delusional, fellas. And you add youth to them, it's different. It's like y'all don't know that y'all playing the game on hard when y'all dealing with younger women. Y'all are playing the game on yeah. A lot of people be like, man, a younger woman is easy to mold. A younger woman is this, that, and a third. That's true. I'm saying it's true. But it's a thin line. If she's medium interest, then it's gonna be harder. If she's high interest, yeah, she's so into you that you know you can mold anybody if they that into you. But I'm talking medium interest, because the average woman y'all meet gonna be medium interest when you ain't got no game. She really gonna be medium interest, but low interest sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Uh, listen, medium interest. Listen. A lot of guys are trying to learn game, and what they do, they try to jump in the game. But you gotta understand one thing about this shit. When I first jumped out there, started approaching chicks, there was no medium, there was no high, medium, or low or no interest. There was women that gave me all three of those, but I couldn't tell. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't tell. You have to understand indicators of interest for real, in order for you to really decipher that shit. And even then, I had to break that shit down into a whole nother category. I had to break that shit down into a whole nother category, y'all. Why you say to be honest? I had to break indicators of interest down into a whole nother category. What up, King? Cause there ain't really too many people in here. But if I was to ask y'all what is an indicator of interest, I'm sure nobody would know. All right, now I got in the chat. Do you have a mouthpiece? But let's be honest, you're not even gonna be talking that much to somebody if they're not that interested. Right? You approach somebody, even the chick. Like I remember last year, I approached this chick on the street, and was it last year or 2 years ago? I'm not even gonna hold you. It might have been a minute, but this one particular chick, and she was showing high interest from what my perspective of high interest is. She was showing high interest, and like the truth of the matter is, I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I be casting pearls to swine anyway. It be some losers in here sometime, and there don't even be no point. If somebody not specifically asking the GL Dub no questions, then I'm not saying shit. I'm about to just vibe. if I drop a video, when I drop videos, I'm dropping videos, but I'm not about to just be saying shit, my nigga, because y'all, all I'm saying is it's hard to see an indicator of interest if you gotta take time to even learn that shit. So, but like people think they just gonna get out here and know certain stuff, but women play in niggas' face all day, every day. And it's not just one race of woman, it's not just one fucking age, nigga. It's all different types, nigga. All different types. So you gonna run into a lot of that shit. Keep telling you about how I get rejected. Nigga, I don't get rejected. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tell me about how you get rejected. That fake ass profile you got. I ain't never been that rejected, nigga. You rejecting your fucking self. You rejecting your fucking self, nigga, with a fake ass profile and a dick riding mentality. You a real reject. Imagine a troll calling me a reject, telling me I got rejected by a girl. Cause I actually had the heart to go talk to women and you don't. You don't even have the heart. You don't even have the soul, the heart and the soul. Imagine a peon talking to a pea. That's what's going on right now. I'm not giving y'all my energy today. Promise that. Promise that. Y'all, someone already came in here hating on my jacket, nigga. This is Tommy Hilfiger. This shit flied in your mom crib, nigga. This shit flied in everything you got. And this just one. This just one piece. You know what I'm saying? This is just one piece, my nigga. I woke up cold. It's cold. I threw on a jacket, nigga. Something that, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying if I want to get, see, and this the thing about losers, they get you answering to them. I don't need to answer to no bitch. I'm telling you that right now. Appreciate you, Hal. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. If it's love, make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub up, man, and let's keep things going forward, cause we gonna have some trolls, man. I'm looking forward to that all year. I'm looking forward to that because I don't block trolls. I let my moderators get them. Tori could get you at any moment. It's already some people in here that could get you already. She rejected him, now he's pressed. She never rejected me, bro. She actually was on me. That's what I'm trying to tell you, loser. Ignore the haters. Haley, where you from? See what I'm saying? I got pretty girls in the chat right now. They talking about I got rejected. But they don't understand that you got to shoot your shot to get rejected. Where that's at? Toledo. Is that where is that at? He said, "Nah, that story got you sad." How the story got me sad when it's I got a million stories and every story is different and you got no story. How the fuck? That's the thing about little peon, man. It's like some small fry trying to fight you because you mad at me. You mad at me. You want to fight me, and I'm like way too tall. I'm out of your league. So you saying shit to me that I'm like, damn. They hanging on my every word, looking for a response, and you don't even know the story enough. Because in the story, Shorty was on me for months. So how did I get rejected, Peon? That's not. That's not. Wait, that was not an explanation. Let me see. Where am I from? I'm from the US. I'll make you a moderator though. I don't know if you're still in here. Haley, I made you a moderator. Um Megan, what's good, Megan? I ain't even see Megan come here. Queen Megan to Queen Cute. And that's the thing, when I'm paying attention to peons, I'll be missing the ladies, man. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all is so much of a cornball that y'all making real niggas miss the new ones. Y'all talking about I'm telling a story about something that didn't work out, and it's not even that it didn't work out for me or her. So that shit just didn't work out at that time. And you such a peon that you coming in here hating instead of appreciating, because you ain't no P. You gotta appreciate you gotta be a P to appreciate. And that's why you're not trying to get any of the vitamins from the store. You trying to just point the finger because you a fucking fraud. You trying to point the finger, and niggas be having way more game than you every day, all day. How the fuck you an average frustrated chump? I understand. You went to talk to her and she laughed at you. Nah, nah. See, peon. I don't like explaining myself, bro. But if I don't explain myself, then it's like it seemed like the troll actually is firing good shots. She ain't laugh at all. She was ecstatic that I came up there, extremely high interested. I linked up with her multiple times after that. Went on. I ain't go on multiple dates, but multiple link ups. We went out to get food before, whatever. We was you know linking up periodically. You know what I'm saying? She'll call me with, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I was the one who slowed shit down. So I hate when these losers try to make it seem like women are always turning guys down because your bitch ass not even going outside to talk to women. So you don't even know the behaviorals. You don't even know the shit that women be doing in actual physical real life. These bitches don't be laughing at me, nigga. Crazy man. And that's what I'm saying. I hate peons because they project their reality onto you. I don't be out here getting laughed at, man. What I don't know what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that feel like. But vocabulary is that the vocabulary is that of a high school dropout, looking like a grunge Chris Brown. You be you can ban Zuko. Bro, this story is like 2 years. It's like a year and some change old, and it's not even a. It's not even. It's just telling y'all the approach. I was just telling y'all on the approach, like certain things, And this is why losers don't exist in my reality, because they don't get any girls. So as soon as you say something about a girl, the motherfuckers they get like, what's the word, antsy, and they start jumping and moving and hopping. Oh my god, he's talking about the opposite sex. Oh my god, I can't even remember the last time where I didn't have to jerk off. I can't remember. Oh my god. You mean to tell me you actually walked up to a girl, man? Oh my god. He's a depressed Chris Brown. He's an emo Chris Brown. Oh my god. She had to reject you, man. I know she rejected you, man. Oh my god. I know she rejected you, bro. Matter of fact, I don't care if she rejected you. I'm just gonna drain your energy. The fact that you're even in this conversation, man, is enough for me. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all niggas act more like bitches than the bitches. Nigga named Zuko, you sound like a straight fraud. Hold on, let me see. Fuck is a fucking bitch ass Zuko. Y'all motherfuckers is fucked. Hold on, let me see. Bro, shut your mouth. Do you refer to yourself as GL Dub? Yeah, I did, bitch. So what? Your name is Zuko. Zuko is here. What? Nigga. Zuko is here. Phoebe said, what happened? Ain't shit happened. I was talking to this guy who asked for my number, and I thought we vibe, but then he asked if I know Jesus, made things weird. I don't know about that. That's crazy. The story, shit, that shit was a little minute ago. I don't live in yesterday, nigga. I'm just bringing up shit that you probably didn't experience. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I could bring some shit up from yesterday that you didn't experience. Is that living in the past too? I could bring some shit up from yesterday that you didn't experience. I could bring up any. What's good, Eli? Man, shout out to Eli in the motherfucking chat, man. Shout out to Eli. What's good, bro? What did you do yesterday, bruh? You a troll, bro. I'm not responding to you like that. I'm just telling you. You trying to get me to answer to you, and you a fraud. I'm just letting your bitch ass know, you little hoe, that you ain't got no hoe, and you ain't got no life. That's why you trolling. And anything I do, you didn't do yesterday, besides take a shit or a piss. That's it. Everything else is different. I don't even want you to watch my moves and clock my moves because you's a bitch. You don't understand that? So yeah, I mean, just know that nigga, you ain't did even the shit I was just talking about that you tried to laugh at. You ain't even did that. You ain't even put yourself in a position where rejection was possible because you was a bitch. You don't even deserve to be on the channel, bitch. Nah, real shit. You ain't, like you feel me? Shout out to Eli. I'm gonna make Eli a moderator though, because he's supposed to be a moderator. You know, I gotta always dump the 50 round clip on you, bitch ass people, because it's like you could have came in here and just talked on some respectful shit. You want to be a troll, and you just go get your bitch ass kicked out regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna see it through. So y'all might as well just act accordingly, because I'm gonna see it through every time. Every time. You say anything negative, it's off with your head, nigga. What did you do yesterday? Man, fuck out of here. Every day is lit. You want to talk about a specific moment because you were square. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some people, chat, listen, some people, their brain don't operate like your brain. They have a hopeless, specific, hopeless brain where they think about specific and hopeless shit. Your brain is expansive and motivational and optimistic. So there's no way that anything I say to this loser Zuko is ever going to connect. Shut your mouth. You live in a hotel. Like, I guarantee this nigga talk like a Dragon Ball Z character. Like, it's nothing about this guy. If a woman fucks with you, then I don't want that woman. She have to be extremely hot because you're a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, that's how you discuss niggas. Like, if nah, you talk to Zuko. All right, baby, go ahead. No, real talk. Zuko, the fuck is a Zuko? Y'all motherfuckers make it so hard to remain positive. Y'all make it an impossibility. Impossibility. I wish more men weren't afraid to approach women. Do your thing. Exactly. It shouldn't even be. That's not even the topic of the video. It shouldn't even be. You should. We already know you shouldn't be scared to do that. But guess what? You got people like this. You got to babysit Zuko when you got to fucking babysit this loser. And so that's what I'm saying, man. It ain't. I've been approaching chicks, and it's not. You don't get paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, some people do. I'm saying like this motherfucker gonna come in here talking about rejection. Yeah, he's an impossibility thinking ass. I always, even when I, yeah, so this ain't nothing new, right? I always hated that one friend that don't believe what you telling them. You tell them something about a bitch, like nigga, you know I get more bitches than you, but you just such a loser that you just can't even give a nigga. Um, it ain't even about women though. It could be anything, but a motherfucker just gonna doubt you just cause. And that's the type of person that I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't believe optimistic thinkers and pessimistic thinkers belong in the same room. I genuinely believe the people who built the world, made the world a better place, were optimistic. And sometimes optimistic people look evil because they're so creative and so like they believe in themselves and they it's like they have to bully these type of people because it's like these type of people they kind of like are like annoying. It's like, man, listen, if I'm better than you and God made me better than you, just let that shit ride out. Cause you forcing somebody to really to do something to you. And I know that shit sound cocky. I know that shit sound crazy and psychopathic, but I'm just saying, it's like I'm a peaceful person. Y'all know every day I try to go live a couple hours and just went peaceful. If it could be peaceful, it's gonna be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? But it's some trolls that like to come in here and they think that this shit's sweet, that they could just come in this shit. No diddy. And that's the issue, man. That's the issue. Cause anything I say, they take it and run with it because they want to. That's what I'm saying. It ain't even about what I'm saying. It ain't even about the bitches. It ain't even about the approach, this, that, the third, it's the pessimist. Exactly, it's the pessimistic people. We the positive people, they the pessimistic people. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. And it's like they the reason why niggas be drained. No diddy. And then it's like when you go to talk to the bitch, listen, pessimistic people they got to you first. That's why you gotta box them for real, for real. You gotta box they shit. That's why it's gonna always be like when we was growing up, there was always somebody getting punched. I used to be wondering why, like, cause there's always some bitch ass motherfucker in proximity. I didn't see it at first. I used to be concerned, like, why are niggas getting knocked, nose broken, this, that. Nah, some of y'all parents felt they didn't raise y'all in a way where y'all gonna survive in them type of places. I already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not soft, but I knew, like, nah, this nigga is in the office, his nose bleeding. Ah, shit. I'll be damned, nigga, break my shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then 20 years later, I'm on the internet and these guys are fucking weird. I know that to be on the internet, you gotta have tough skin. And I know you gotta ignore damn near 85% of people. Yeah, I used to be concerned. I really was like, damn, that's crazy, nigga got shit. But, all of that shit was crazy. It's kind of traumatic though when you think about it. Cause you too young, you at a certain age where you don't really to me that shit was kind of like at the time that shit was crazy. Cause I used to go to schools where it used to be fight after fight. Like, but kids fight, adults don't fight as much. We do other things. That's the crazy part. Like I said, this video is kind of aimless a little bit, so it's kind of like no real direction with this one. You said pessimistic people lack confidence. That's a them problem. True. True, true, true. And they make for good. They make for good like predators as far as attention and shit like that. I get tired of blocking niggas on this app. You know what I'm saying? But I go live so much that it'd be like, cause I can't track the number of people I blocked. It's probably like 250 or 300. Hey, you just get tired of that shit. Like, damn, get your bitch ass out of here, man. But it's all good, cause guess what? We grinding. A real person gonna grind through all type of weathers and shades and tonalities and whatever. Yeah, I'm happy his bitch ass shut up though. Let me see what. Look, bitch ass motherfucker. Another one. Wait, hold on. What's your name? Pima boy. I feel sorry for your mother. Man, y'all motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers is so bitch big. Yeah, I made a video last night. Very interesting video. Very interesting video. All you gotta do is ask these niggas, yo, when's the last time you linked with a girl? As soon as they start talking to you, I don't want to talk to you about nothing else, cause nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. But when's the last time you linked with a girl, nigga? But fuck gonna change the topic, you know, undisputably at that point. But chase that nigga around with that question. When the last time you chilled with a girl, nigga? That's it, man. That's the question, man. Bro, tired from putting build the ass to the trolls. Them motherfuckers be wearing me down, man. And it's like I just woke up too, so it's like now I'm tired. Now I'm yeah, man. I feel like I low key. I'm not really tired. I'm drained. Yeah, I just woke up. This video don't got no real direction, so it's kind of like freestyle vibes. I don't know what to say, to be honest. It's like 7, man. I woke up too early, man. When it comes to dating, there's so many different dynamics and different things to talk about. But it go deep, man. And like I said, I don't. This video right here, I like to title it and put the thumbnail to what I'm gonna talk about. So I should have did that and gave it a direction because we could be talking about something simple though. It could be about there's a term in the pickup artist community called what calibration. You out? Shout out to my boy Eli, man. I appreciate you for stopping in, man. Shout out to Eli. My boy about to get to that bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. That's important. It's important. You know what I'm saying? That's important. So I respect it, man. Hmm. There's two terms in the pickup artist community. One is calibration and one is escalation, and they sound similar enough to where your brain won't let you just figure the shit out. But yeah, cause like I could like figure out what them shits is, and then like 2 weeks later be like, well, what does that mean again? When it comes to that shit, like what is escalation? What is calibration? I know calibration is your ability to kind of adjust. Calibration is your ability to adjust. So escalation is like physical touch, verbal escalation, physical escalation, and I like to see it as location escalation. These are three different type of ways that things escalate when you're talking to a woman. And then you got calibration, which is your ability to, in real time, adapt and adjust. So, like, if you are thinking about kissing this chick, but it might not be the time to kiss her, you got to think about that real quick. How much game you got to have to not kiss her? Because if you don't got no game, you're just gonna do whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're not gonna recalibrate and calibrate and all of this shit. You're just gonna be like, oh well, I told myself I'm gonna kiss her today. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make sure at approximately 4 p.m. that I kiss her. And that's actually a good plan to a degree, but it's possible at 4 p.m. that y'all are doing something where that kiss don't need to take place or it can't take place. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Games should be action oriented, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna do everything I can in my power this year to give y'all nothing but action oriented stuff. Like I want y'all to be action oriented because that's literally what women are attracted to is men that are either take action or always in action. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's gonna be many moments where you feel drained or you feel like, hey, this shit is not working. Or I think I really genuinely believe that it comes with the territory. Like that loser in here earlier trying to throw shade, but he didn't realize, like, nigga, I've been putting in the reps since last year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even deeper than that. Cause when I was down south, I was approaching chicks in the mall. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing to the point where it's like I I believe there's two different forms of calibration. You have the calibration you do with the woman, and do you have calibration? You have the calibration you do with the woman, and do you have calibration that you do with what you gonna call? Hold on. You have the calibration that you do with the woman, and then you have the calibration, and like that happens like behind the scenes. Like it's like when you're working on your muscles, right? You calibrate what type of weight you lift and what you feel comfortable doing in the gym. You calibrate your shit. But then there's things that over the course of months that calibrate in the dark, like your muscles tearing down, building back up. Those things happen kind of in your in like those are growth. That's growth that's like not really seen, and that's kind of how it is with talking to women and making a YouTube channel or anything else that take time to grow. It's like you could talk to women, but you're this is why that loser tried to attack because he like, oh, I feel like I'm catching the GL dub at a weak point where I could talk shit. Not even realizing that, first of all, that's one of the chicks last year that took me serious, more serious than a lot of other chicks. And not only to mention that, but I was approaching at that point a lot, and I was gaining momentum. So momentum is a big piece of this cake. You know what I'm saying? Momentum is a big piece of the pie, bro. You have to build momentum at the end of the day, and like I said, I'm gonna do everything I could do, the type of content that I give y'all to put y'all in action. Because action is gonna be the thing. Like I said, it's gonna be the thing that women are looking at when they see you. Like, yo, does this nigga look like he take action or no? And it's not. It's two levels to that. What you look like and it's what you do. Because a chick could look at me and think like right now, or a loser could look at me and be like, yo, that hoodie look like this or whatever. People have opinions of you, but when you have game, their opinions don't really last or stick because I got multiple hoodies. I can take this hoodie off and throw on another hoodie. But when a woman or anybody focuses on surface level stuff around you, that means they're just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Most people who focus on your money, where you live, what type of car you got, this, that, your financial stuff, they're not really a real human anyway. So I quickly lose those type of relationships. I don't want none of that around me anyway. So what I'm trying to say is you calibrate two different ways. You calibrate long wise and you calibrate sometimes, I mean, you calibrate in real time when you go talk to women. Because you got to know how far to push an interaction and how far not to push an interaction. That's technically calibrating. That's what calibrating is. I'm gonna make videos on this. That's what calibrating is. And you want to calibrate based on her level of interest. Like basically, you wanna calibrate to her interest because a woman can't fake her interest, especially once you trained yourself to be able to read her interest. Once you read in her body language, once you read in, her indicators of interest, you can calibrate to that, which is going to make you more attractive to her because she's going to feel that dance that people talk about in a dating game, that feminine masculine dance. People think because you're a man and you're masculine, you have to always be aggressive, but a lot of dancing is feminine. You have feminine and masculine energy. She has feminine and masculine energy. So there's a dance at the end of the day that takes place. That's basically what to me calibration is. It's my ability to read the room. It's my ability to know when to stop talking, when to start talking, when to walk away, when to stay. All different types of moves that you see people talk about on YouTube. It's not what's in your it's not what's in your paintbrush. It's not what colors you got in your paintbrush thing. It's how skilled of a painter you are. Like you could walk away right on the approach. I see people do it all the time on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. Some people just walk up, say a couple things, they act disinterested, and they get a portion of women for doing so. Some guys they just forward, 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 push forward. They're not really calibrated, right? And if you ask me, they're escalating because you might not physically touched her, but the fact, like I was doing this when I first started approaching, I would be all energy would be all forward. If because I had to realize like, yo, you're attracted to her. That's why your energy is so forward. And that's why she's feeling that and she's gonna be turned off because you're showing a lot of interest off the rip. What's good, Nene? Where you from? Said I'm a boss. Of course, I have a mouthpiece. Yeah, you do gotta have a mouthpiece as a boss. You're not too far from me. Um, you look pretty good in your profile. I will make one suggestion that you click on my profile, my YouTube profile, hit that link in the bio, and follow me on Instagram. But yeah, no, that saying is real. It costs to be the boss. It really does. You know what I'm saying? It really does cost to be the boss. I'll be 55 next week. Okay, okay. Shout out to you. You look good. Yes, NT. What that mean? Yes, NT. What does that mean? Yesent? What does that mean? So let's call this calibration. I mean, I hate the fact that escalation and calibration sound like the same thing because it really does make me. It's challenging to really. I wish it was. Hold on, let me see. Mm. I feel like if I called it E and C, it'd be better. Thank you. No worries equals no wrinkles. I retired at 44, 10 years ago. Okay, okay. So you just be vibing. You just be vibing, chilling. Retired. That's what's up. Yes, no. What does yes, no mean? What made you say yes, no? I'm gonna just start calling it EC or something, because escalation and calibration, they rhyme to the point where my mind doesn't differentiate it. Every like 3 hours to 3 weeks to 3 months, my mind blinks out and says, "Wait, which one of those is which again?" It's too confusing, bruh. But I don't know. I gotta figure out a way to differentiate that. But to escalate is to push things forward. That's my definition, and that's why I hate it because my definition is always going to be different than the definition of what the professional pickup artists and other people say. I feel like, but when it comes to calibration, I know that is your ability to adjust in real time, and you want to stay calibrated. So a person that's not calibrated is pretty much stiff. They can't read the room. They don't know how to lead. Um, they're just not warmed up, if that makes sense. So it's like you talk to 5 people and then you go up talk to a pretty woman, you're going to be more calibrated because you already are socially calibrated. It's like being buttered up. You're already buttered up. You know what I'm saying? You already know the social norms a little bit. You have a feel, you have a sense, you have a sense for it. Follow your own path. Don't worry about masses, nephew. Masses? Nah, I'm definitely not. But I appreciate that though. I appreciate that. That's wise words right there. I'm definitely my own man, stay in my own lane and put my own footprints on the soil, on the dirt, and that's definitely everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think because I'm talking about women and dating that I'm not an individual or whatever. I feel like that people think that, but I don't know what people think. But that's the I can assume, right, that people believe that, but like you said, I'm on my own path. So this whole YouTube journey, I had to differentiate what's really in my heart versus what people telling me to do. You know what I'm saying? People will tell you anything, basically. And that's something that I appreciate the likes. That's something that I despise because it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? It's a distraction. There's many distractions out here. What's good, Jeff? How you been, bro? It's many distractions. It's many distractions, and that's exactly why I'm talking about what I'm talking about. Calibration, escalation. When you fellas take a woman out or trying to get to know a woman, if you don't calibrate and you don't escalate, then it's just gonna disintegrate or putrefy or whatever. It's gonna stagnate. That's the word I was looking for. It's gonna if you don't escalate or calibrate, then it's gonna stagnate. So no escalation and calibration leads to stagnation. So that's a play on words that you could remember because a lot of guys are timid. A lot of guys are naive or docile. I don't know what word it is. I think docile or nice or what was that word? Compliant, very compliant. I don't know the word, but where it's like you just let it go along and let a lot of shit slide by. Like that's not gonna help you when it comes to getting women. It's not. It's just not. It's just. I mean, yeah, being laid back can make you attractive sometimes, but that's even on the scale of calibration too. Knowing when to lay back and lean back, that's not you being nice or soft. Just you just knowing when to lay back. Just like when you know when to move forward or whatever. That's what calibration is. So I kind of got a better understanding of calibration than I do of escalation. Now to escalate the location, that's common fucking sense. You moving from the park to the fucking to your parking lot or to your porch or you're walking with her somewhere. Physical escalation is a little bit, I wouldn't say more difficult, but for the average guy, it can feel pretty unlikely because they just don't touch enough women. They touch themselves and watch porn. I congratulate you for being a smart black man. Appreciate that. Remember, everyone is not your friend. I learned that the hard way. Exactly. And yeah, YouTube helps me with that because there's a lot of people. Well, as soon as you expand your origins to global or worldwide stuff, you better get smart. You understand? You better get smart. I believe, like you said, you're absolutely right. And that's what I'm saying. Being too trusting isn't always a uh it's a lot of things. Like it's I believe honestly the topic that I'm talking about right now with calibration and escalation, it really plays into that trusting that you're saying. Um because everyone is not your friend and everyone's not your girlfriend. But a loser will talk to a woman he just met as if, because he wants that. He hopes for that. He wants her to be stick around. So a woman will see that in a guy and be like, yeah, either he's a simp or he's easy, whatever. And that's vice versa, right? If a woman wants a man, then that man's going to get more interest naturally. He's going to get more interest out of her off the rip. And then that's why I say when guys be like, is a woman high interest, medium, or low interest? That's not really a good way to gauge women, because it's not that it makes some sense, but it's not like the full story. It's just like, you know, because a woman could act interested but not be interested. And then they said, but she can't fake certain things. That's true, but you have to have even enough game to put her through those certain things. And the average guy is just not having no game, period. But it's alright. That's why we make these videos, because when we learn, they learn. Vice versa. But yeah, attraction is the way I look at it is something she either has for you or don't. I don't like to look at it the manipulative way and all of that stuff. I genuinely believe that on a basic level that she either likes you and respects you or don't, you know? Everything I teach, I operate from that basic principle though. Like, so if it is a chick that's somewhat interested, I'm, I believe a man should be able to peep that. He should be able to use his uh acuity, his ability to look, see. That's not manipulation. You're like, it's your ability to look and see. And if you could look and see, you don't have to touch. You don't have to touch. You can just say things from that position. You understand what I'm saying? You could just say things from that position, because, like I said, calibration is knowing when to. Here's the thing: calibration is knowing when to escalate. You know what I'm saying? How they work together like that. Calibration is knowing when to escalate. So really, the chicken come before the egg. Calibrate come before. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't calibrate or escalate, you're gonna hesitate and stagnate. Period. Because a woman is a woman is a woman, bro. So they gonna act like whatever they act like, but you gotta act like whatever men act like. I'm about to slide out though. I'm about to go to sleep again and wake up and then go live again, because Joanne, what's good? Joanne, how you been? I ain't see you in a while. I'm actually feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Are you doing great? That's good. What you been into lately? Life all about coming up. It's always a come up, a new thing to do, a new thing to achieve, a new thing. Oh, that's what's up. Congratulations, Joanne. Joanne said she got her a man. Okay, he's solid. That's what's up. She said he's solid. 25. That's what's up. Where'd y'all meet? Where'd you meet at? Nah. Nah, that's not bad. It's not bad. You feel me? That's actually a great number. You know what I'm saying? That's a great number. I gotta go to the store, I ain't gonna lie. A little like I gotta find a time to go because it does not look warm outside. I known him for several years and my homegirl dated his father. Mm. Okay. So you was able to plug in? He was like, girl, put me on. Put me on, girl. Nah, you ain't messing up my sleep, but I might slide off of here in a couple minutes. But you could come back anytime. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm fully rested because I woke up at 7. So I'm trying to see what's going on. I got connected. Yeah, sometimes connections is the best way. Like a lot of people don't understand that that's traditionally how a lot of people got together. You know what I'm saying? I miss you. How is the hustle? Miss you too, for sure. And the hustle is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's getting better. I call it financial health. You know what I'm saying? People need to look at their money the way they look at their health. It's like if you wear down your body, right? You got to eat healthy for a couple months. Same thing with money. You got to look at, well, this is how my mind is helping me to look at it from a regenerative position, opposed to looking at it from oh, I got $50. Let me, you know, hold on. You're right. If you don't have your health, you don't have your. You're right. It's all connected, health and wealth, and it rhymes. That's what's so funny. It rhymes, and people still felt that shit because I believe in the urban terrain. Health ain't even promised. You know what I'm saying? Like when you a kid, you got it because it's like you a kid. But by the time you hit my age, or a little bit earlier, 25, you don't ate one too many Wendy's burgers. You know what I'm saying? You don't junked your engine, your system, and you don't realize you said that. Hey, maybe the reason why my pockets is empty is because I'm putting the wrong fuel in my engine. That doesn't never really psychologically land for young people, right? But I think you have to go through a transitional point of eating healthier and fasting and going for walks and just taking pride in the small things, and then eventually you be like, oh, this shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There's things that are natural that God put here to keep you in line. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my brother? I hope you have a blessed day. What's up, Bike? How you feeling, Bike? Yeah, man, but yeah. It's so many different things, so many different ways to achieve your goals. And it also depends the type of thinker you are, the type of mindset you have, the type of thinker you are. I believe those things could make or break you. Because if you have a certain way of thinking, but you live in a certain area, it's kind of like a misalignment. You know what I'm saying? Misalignment equals bad health. Bad health equals bad wealth. Like you might have a job, but you work somewhere where you're stressed out. That's a good example right there. And then you might have the thing you like doing, and the money is slow, but you like doing this, but the money is slow. It was kind of like a trade-off. And some people just, I don't like to look at nobody else's life and be like their life is better than mine, because I believe that that's genuinely not true, and it's unhealthy, like you said. And then it's like it's just not what winners do. You know what I'm saying? And I had to peep that like a couple years ago in life. Like I would watch a lot of YouTube. I would watch a lot of music videos, shit like that. We grew up in the era where you looked up to too many motherfuckers. So that'll keep you broke too. Looking up to too many people will keep you broke. Well, for me, I can't speak for everybody else. Some people do better in the workforce world than me. Yeah, it wasn't my strong suit. You know what I'm saying? It was just 5 people in here. Drop a one in the chat if you're still in here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not easy. Like I'll show y'all right now. I got a yoga mat right here. I got a whole. I mean, I got a yoga mat. GL Dub Yogi Sesh. You know what I'm saying? Tape that motherfucking shit to the wall, man. I'm supposed to be doing it 3 days out of the week, so I'm capped. Today Monday, isn't it? Today is Monday. Yeah, I'm capped. I ain't did this shit, and I ain't did this shit, and I did it one day. I tried it one day last week or the week before. What this say? Free online yoga class. And I'm supposed to take some steps every day, which we do naturally. Appreciate you, Joe. Yoga is good for stress, right? I just don't know exact poses, and like that's where I'm going wrong. I need to just study that from now on. There's a couple that I've learned, but I haven't really. And this is just some info that I just wrote down, but it's not nothing too crazy. But again, this is the most important thing to look at 1 to 3 days out of the week. So we're on Monday now, so really I just got to do it one day. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try to put my best foot forward with that and see the fruits of that labor. I also be walking. You know what I'm saying? So I got an app on my phone that tracks my steps per day. And I think we're supposed to take like 5,000 steps per day, but I definitely don't be doing that. I be touching like 2,000, 2,000 and some change sometimes. So true. I do well with my eBay, but make so much less than a full-time square job stresses me out horrible for my health. Yeah, true. Yeah, money is has that ability to either stress you or bless you. And that's why I look at money the way I look at it, like with a side eye. But you can't really do much without it at the same time. So it's kind of like a catch 22. Um, I just had to grow up. I'm 30 years old now, so I look at that shit and I'll be like, yo, what you gonna do, bro? Because you either gonna get it or you're not. Can't front. But like you said, just side hustles and jobs. You know, side hustles and jobs, and then businesses if you're good at that. But generally, for the average person out here, it's gonna be side hustles and or a 9 to 5 job. And I had to do it in reverse, right? I got to do YouTube, man. I got to do it in reverse because I don't like the fact that somebody could fire me. It's just like you said, it's more stressful. So I had to pick my poison because that's more stressful. Um, but yeah, yoga is something I'm gonna look into, man. It's just not easy sometimes. I feel like that the healthier I'm eating, the more that contributes towards me taking action with my hobbies and activities and stuff like that. Like right now, I ate some fish yesterday, so my stomach feel a little off. So I'm probably not gonna do no yoga right now. I'm probably lay down. I went for walks. I went for walks with you in like September. We had fun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, 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 yeah. Facts, facts. We did do that. We did do that. I remember that. That's the first. That's one of the first things that popped into my head for real. That's good. Walking is a good for the mind. Walking is good for the mind. I do believe so. I do believe so. It's scientifically proven for sure, but I'm just saying, I had to think in my mind, like, yeah, you're right. I think my biggest issue is it's so easy to just stay in the house. And one reason why is because you take steps already in the house. If you look at the app, the walking app thing, like I said, I could be in the house all day and still get over like 200. I mean, get over like 1,000 and some change steps. But when I look at that, I'd be like, that's not a lot. So I'd be like, damn. Cause I like to post that. I like to post the steps on Instagram when it's good. So if I go outside on my scooter, go around, go into stores and shit, approach some women, and then I look at the app later that night, it's gonna be like 4,000, 5,000 steps. maybe. But I really haven't been moving around lately. You know what I'm saying? Like just like 2 weeks ago, I was outside approaching mad women, and then for this last week, I just been kind of like lounging around. And you got to be careful with that type of shit in life. Like you got to be like, yo, where did that come from? What's good, Sharice? How you doing today? Bicycle said, I usually do side jobs. It's easy for me. I find it much easier. I can't. I find it difficult to find side jobs. I find that to be extremely difficult. It's always like a catch 22 to that shit. Oh, sign up here, sign up there. Then it's like you gotta wait for people to hit you up. Like that side job shit be weird. This shit, everything is weird to me though. I ain't gonna lie. Temp jobs, side jobs, anything, unless it's this. This the only thing that really be making sense. And it's only because I like doing it to the point where I can withstand certain things. But I had temp jobs in the past. What you mean? You at school? Sharice, how old you is? For a short job, meaning physical work. Stick with you too. Your personality will help you find your tribe. Exactly. Shout out to Joanne. I like that. She gets it. She understands. And that's really what I believe is also why people stay broke because they're misunderstood. Like being misunderstood will definitely keep you broke. Hold on real quick. Yeah, being misunderstood to keep you broke because not because you need everybody to understand you, but because it's the energy. Like you said, like what we was talking about earlier with your tribe and with what we said about health. Like your tribe is connected to your health. Appreciate you for sending that gift, man. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. GG's. Shout out to you with the GG's. Shout out to you. Oh, he said hello. Nah, but real talk, your tribe though, Joe, it's your tribe. You said it the best. You said it the best. It's the tribe, and it's like how many people can't find a tribe out here? Like nobody's keeping track of that. Somebody is, but I'm saying like your tribe is gonna help you glide. You know what I'm saying? Your tribe gonna help you fly and succeed and shit like that, and it's gonna be all Gucci from there. And like I said, that's the thing about what we was talking about this the hobbies and activities. Like that's a lot of time where I find people that I vibe with the most. But guess what? I don't feel it's all about how you see again. It's all connected. This is why people say you are what you eat because it's a metaphor, but it's also dead ass true. Like if I eat healthy and fast, I'm more likely to take action in real life. even as far as getting on my scooter and going outside. But there's also another thing, journaling. I've been talking about that lately for like the last couple months, year to a years or whatever, to a year, 2 months, months to a year. Like that's the first activity that creates health because it's like a lot of shit be pent up feelings and emotions. And it's hard to move like a man when you have emotions. And what a lot of guys don't realize about emotions is that they they could come from the food that you're eating. Like people think like, oh, like you're emotional. No, you could be eating some shit and then that energy from whatever you eating is now in you. And therefore you don't have common sense because you ate some shit you shouldn't have ate. And this all goes back to the protein theory that I'll talk about. Protein is fake, chat. Yes, yes. Protein helps you build muscle, repair, and stuff like that. At the same time, it's not good for you. What's good for you is grapes. Grapes have been nothing but, like she said, solid in my life. Grapes have been nothing but solid. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna go buy today if I go outside. I'm done with this shit, man. Cause I'm telling you, it's gonna be your energy every time. Whenever you feel lost, it's not a real thought thing, it's an energy thing. Whenever you feel stagnated, it's not really a truth, it's a feeling. You feel stagnated, but you're not technically stagnated. What's that about? What is that about to where you feel stagnated, but you're really not stagnated? Isn't that scary? That's kind of scary to me sometimes. You're not in prison, you're not in jail. But if you every time you think about it, you're like, nah, I ate some shit. I ate some protein shit yesterday. I ate some fish or I ate some chicken. Every time your stomach hurt, you ate something you wasn't supposed to eat. I ain't never eat no grapes and my stomach hurt. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about resonance. The universe work in resonance. So when you eat low vibrational shit, you get low vibrational circumstances and situations. We have to be kind to our mind, kind to our body, because I believe it's the physical, right? The metaphysical affects the physical, and the physical affects the metaphysical. But ultimately, what I see in my life is it's genuine physical shit. Like we was talking about food and friends and frequencies, and it's physical first, and then it becomes more of a. It feels more like woo woo. Like damn, why is this happening to me? Why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel like the world is not on my side? Whole time the world is on your side, but what you did when you ate whatever bullshit you ate, it started to break up the shit that should be like more. That's why they call yoga union. Means together, union. Like union means to be together. And that's why fruits is regenerative. It generates and it regenerates and it in my logical mind, it brings shit together in your body. Like that shouldn't be broken down and divided. You eat some low vibrational shit, it's gonna divide your shit. And you're gonna be what they call it, spread thin. You're gonna spread too thin. Like you're gonna be out here. That's when niggas be chasing women and shit. And looking thirsty and shit. Yeah. And I notice all of this. This is just basic energy tracking. I'm uh, tracking the energy. I'm tracking the energy because energy can be tracked. It can be measured. It can be seen with the third eye. It can't be seen with the physical eye. That's why niggas keep losing. You know what I'm saying? Can't really be seen with the physical eyes. You can only see yourself. You can only physically, like for instance, like you could see that you're trapped. You could see the pizza in the store. You could see, like we talk about money. You could see that you got some money in your pocket, but if that's the case, you're gonna realize that what you got can't get taken away from you anyway. So that's why being spiritual is powerful because it basically diminishes the devil's ability, in my opinion, because the devil preys on all the physical shit. So when you spiritual, it's like you're not really into all that physical shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been taught through porn to look at the body, to be lustful, to look at the body, physical. That's why niggas keep failing, because everybody got a fat ass now, right? You go to the gym, every woman go to the gym. So I remember when I first went to the gym last year, I was in the edge. I well, not first went to the gym, but when the first day that I went to the gym and realized, and I woke up and I was like, damn, I was just at Walmart approaching chicks. Now I'm in the gym. And I said, if any of these chicks in this gym was at Walmart, I would have approached them. And it was like a wake up moment. I'm like, back in 2000, early 2000s, it would really been more of like I like this one particular girl, so I'm talking to her. But now it's spread thin. Like I said, it's more divided, but more spread thin because it's more physical. It's more like they're all at the gym trying to get the same fat ass. And then the ones with the fat ass, I'm sure the ones without it say, "Damn, girl, your ass is fat." And then the other one's like, "Girl, I be at the gym," and they think that's the way, so they all go to the gym to get the same type of build. And that's again, that will get you a man because we lustful niggas. But it's like, I'll catch you later, my brother. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Shout out to you, Bike. Make sure you sub up. So yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but attraction is deeper than the looks. But yeah, attraction is deeper than looks. So it's spiritual, technically. Like what I'm trying to say, I believe genuine attraction is spiritual, but the surface attraction is physical. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much physical, uh, surface. Because again, you're even as a man, you're more likely to get rejected when you do that shit. Like when you're lustful, you're more likely to get rejected. Like your accuracy rate goes up by like 80% when you're actually just doing that shit based on like, not saying you know a woman's spirit when you first see her. You might not really like logically, like you might not consciously know that she has a good spirit, but you can feel that shit in a couple of sentences. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could kind of feel if she's solid, like she said, solid. You could feel that shit. And the average guy is self-conscious nowadays. He's so self-conscious, like Kanye said. He has no idea what he's doing in college. And he's just trying to wield his way. But that's not actually P because in life we gotta have a plan for everything all the time. Sometimes I don't have a plan, but at least I know that I should have one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that I feel like is helping me along with life. Like I don't know every fucking thing. But I'm like, I understand that genuine masculinity is having a plan. Even if you lost, you gotta act like you're not lost. That's better than being just acting all like lost and shit. Um, but yeah, man, I just wanted to spread those last words on here because I felt like it was important, man. And um like I said, I made a video yesterday. I didn't post it yet. Sometimes I look at my own videos and I'm like, wow, I don't want to post this shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like I think that's performance anxiety though. Like, I feel like I gotta perform, but in reality, nigga, some of my, like I always say, some of my best videos was trash. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna always feel like that at some point. And that's what we doing, man. We just keep going, keep going, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because life is not stopping for us. So why are we stopping for life? Why we stopping? We say we come up with every excuse. I got anxiety. I got fear. No, you ate some protein. You low vibrational right now. Fear is fake. False evidence appearing real. Oh, she gonna reject me. How you know? That's false evidence appearing real. Oh, I'm not gonna hit. Like I just was saying, sometimes I don't want to post a video. Guess what? I'll be damned. Post that shit, man. Stop being a bitch, man. Because after you post one video, you could work on that next video. Sometimes it's not good to hold on to shit, man. When you post that one video, you're like, all right, let me make my next video. Or some people post 3 videos a day. Some people post one video a day. Another thing why, another reason why people should stop eating protein, which is not easy because I eat protein. But peep game though, real quick. I'm gonna read what you said, Joe. I just want y'all to peep game real quick. Like, even when it comes to approaching women, like you're gonna feel more anxiety and you're gonna feel like certain things. But like I think food is so key that I hate talking about it because I feel like I'm the only nigga that's actually like I know it's other content creators on Instagram. I follow fruitarians and people who eat a lot of fruit, but and they on YouTube too. But I'm still in this foggy area myself where I've been working out and I've been like eating like Greek yogurt, like fucking fish, like I said, and just different things. I said this year I'm gonna drink 2 smoothies a day every day. What's funny to me is that shit worked. My skin started looking better, all type of shit. I started feeling healthier, way healthier, like just and still that fucking bitch ass protein finds a way. Cause look, you could put the protein in the shake. Like I got almond butter, I got yogurt. You could put the protein in the shake. I got protein powder too. But I always find a way to balance it out and eat some fish or some shit. Keep grinding. I'm helping my friend with moving out here in Rhode Island. Love you, Will. Where you helping to move? Love you too. You helping to move? That's a good friend right there. No cap. That's a good friend right there. That's another thing. Traveling. Like you're not gonna travel if you feel low. Like if you feel like your energy is not. If you don't feel like it. Like so many people don't understand stagnation. You know what I'm saying? I understand it because I've been stagnated for a minute. And I understand it how possessive it is. Like stagnation is like it's like has a grip on a lot of people. It's really that fluidity and that flow of life that really helps you to be seductive, even like I said, in relationships or anything like attraction. Like this shit is not something you choose to be. This is something that you are or you're not. Like if you're eating something, you become what you eat. Heavy, confused. Like when they killed that fish in the ocean with that spear or whatever they did, caught it on the hook, confused, confusion energy. So when you go approach that girl and you try to talk to her, but you're like, what do I say next? When I'm in flow state, I don't think, what do I say next? I'm too busy and I'm so present that it don't matter what I say. So I'm not even thinking about that much. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. When you eat certain ways, it flips the dynamic to where now you thinking about what you saying. Even if you saying shit, you thinking while you saying it, which to me is dangerous because that signals that eventually you're gonna stop talking because you're gonna that judgment is not leaving so easy. You're judging yourself at every point in the conversation. It is subconscious. It's not really conscious, but it's subconscious, which is more powerful. And you put the food directly in your fucking body, it goes to your gut biome and it starts to create a war. Essentially, I follow a lot of podcasts, a lot of stuff that talk about this stuff. A lot of people don't realize that. I follow podcasts and they literally talk about your gut biome the same way as a community. It's literally a community. So if you're not drinking smoothies every day, if you're not having a bowel movement every day or every other day, then you tripping. And I don't understand why it's so hard for even like me or other people to see that, but for especially for me, like it's like I see it when I see it, but then it's so much shit that go on in my life that creates the same outcome. I'm like, yo, you just was figuring this shit out this day, and then somehow you end up back in a situation where you're now eating pizza and fish and you're surviving. You're just trying to you're eating just to survive and get by for the night or whatever. It's like, bruh, I be feeling like you either got to choose this lane or choose that lane. And I don't think that human beings understand how difficult what they're trying to achieve really is. And they don't understand that it's a war or your gut biome is a war or like they don't look at that shit like that shit. Hell nah. Someone tried to explain that to me when I probably would have understood it. Like, I love science, so someone would have said that would have made sense. But I'm the type of nigga also, I need you to explain this type of shit perfectly to me, or I won't get it. Like I won't stop. Cause again, it's like I like Subway. I like certain places. So and these places like they call your name and when no one's looking, like, man, I'm gonna go get me a sub. I'm gonna act like a bitch. What? Let me go eat a sub, nigga. Fuck is we talking about, man? But that same mentality keeps you broke. That same mentality is so slick, it's so sly, but it keep you broke. It keep you feeling less than. Nah, go to the store, get some grapes. That's really where it's at. Two, three bags of grapes. Put them in the blender. Put them in the blender for the rest of the month. You good. That's real shit. That's real shit. The thing about fasting that's so beautiful too is it naturally heals the body. Fasting naturally does the shit that the fruit be doing. All about the gut biome, and I promise you, I'm gonna keep bringing that word up because I was talking about approaching women the other day, and I told y'all that you want to be grounded when you're talking to a woman. Like some of the best interactions I had this year on the approach, I was extremely grounded to the point where I'm talking to her and I'm noticing, looking down. Damn, I'm right up on her, damn near, and I'm super grounded. And when you're right near her, but you're grounded, it's like she's like kind of like attracted to that, to the point where it's like she feels seduced, basically. Otherwise, you're just some creepy guy trying to get in her drawers or some shit. So it's an art to being grounded. A guy that's grounded just is not creepy. It's kind of crazy when you think about that. But yeah, I don't talk myself into a state where I feel more peaceful now. I like did verbal. I just did like verbal shadow work in front of y'all, verbal journaling without y'all knowing, and I feel more grounded. So I'm probably gonna do like I said. Still, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go chill, lay down, catch some more Z's, maybe like for an hour or two. Maybe not. I might just stay on you, go on YouTube, and but like I said, like a lot of this game stuff is about being responsible. It's about responsibility. Like I'm talking about the gut biome and all this stuff, but when I get off of here, if I don't still stay on that stuff, what happens? More bullshit comes in, and it kind of people don't understand biology enough. I think we need to talk about more biology, mixing it down with game or lifestyle advice was is more lifestyle advice, but life is game, but game is life. But I believe we all have a baseline that we live on, and if like how I'm talking about this um the gut biome right now, and I'm talking about it like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm still learning. And if I get off of this live and I go live my life and I don't continue to listen to scientists and podcasts about that type of stuff, what happens is that your baseline comes, it's like a layer under what you're trying to do comes back, it returns. So you gotta basically throughout your 24 hours, you gotta scan and you gotta ask yourself almost throughout the whole day. I would say every 2 hours, every 3 hours, like, what am I doing that's allowing me to change the trajectory of my life? Because if you don't ask yourself that, you're gonna you're gonna find yourself as who you've been and who you are. You are what you eat. And you're gonna find yourself in situations that are not conducive towards growth. You're gonna be like, why do it seem like I'm on a Ferris wheel or cycle? I keep cycling back, like because it takes real intentional thought processes to actually make real change. It really does. But yeah, I don't kicked enough game in this video. 2 hours in. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to everybody who stopped in here, man. I appreciate every one of y'all. And if this video resonated with you, share it with a friend. Um, hype the video. Go ahead and hype all my videos if you can. And it's your boy, man. GL Dub. I'm out, man. See you on the next video.